In between the last video and this one, I created an entirely new campaign and assigned one request to it. I did that just so I could get my total number of approvers down to 1. This is kind of the part where testing this stuff starts to become a little bit of a pain, because you have to set up these campaigns and these requests and get them into the state where you can actually attempt to test your code. As you might imagine, this is where starting to have really solid test coverage around your contracts, it starts to get really handy. Now I've marked this request right here as having a recipient as my second account in MetaMask. So if I now open up MetaMask and flip on over to my second account, you'll notice that it has 0.007 Ether. I'm now going to go back over to account 1, and I'm going to attempt to finalize this request. So I'm going to submit it, and then I'm going to wait for a little bit. So after about 15 or 20 seconds, however long it takes, I should eventually be able to flip back over to my second account and verify that it has received an additional 0.001 Ether. So I'm going to kind of prep for that by opening up MetaMask. I'm going to go on over to account number 2, and we're going to have to kind of just wait for a second for this thing to actually update. Now, while I'm waiting for that, there are a couple things I want to mention about this table right here. As it stands right now, we have finalized this request. However, nothing on this table seems to actually indicate that that is the case. Also, this thing has enough approvals to be finalized, but again, there's really no visual element here to tell our users that this thing is ready to be finalized. So even though we might have all the functionality of our table put together, I think that we could still do a little bit of polish here, like some visual indicators to let our users know that a request has been finalized, or let them know that it is ready to be finalized. All right, so let's check out my balance now. If I open up MetaMask back up on account number 2, you'll notice that I'm now up to 0.008 Ether. So that's pretty much it. That definitely is working out the way we expect. I'm definitely able to finalize a request. However, there's still, like I just mentioned, a couple of usability issues here. So let's come back in the next video, and we're going to add a couple of styling rules to this thing to make sure that we make it more obvious to our users when something is ready to be approved or finalized or whatever else. So quick break, and I'm going to join back up with you in the next video.